it's just brought a complete different vibe and atmosphere to Sheffield. Usually you'd have like really busy pubs where everyone's just crammed in and everyone's just on top of each other, whereas now it just seems to be a lot more relaxed and comfortable, and people are just enjoying being outdoors and possibly exploring places in Sheffield that they wouldn't usually have looked into before. Using the safety measures that we have put in place, it means that you can come for a safe drink, but also it's a comfortable atmosphere. It's very easy to not think of the whole current situation when you're drinking here, because it's that relaxed, and then you've got all your staff that will come to your table so you can just sit, drink with your friends kind of thing. And obviously with it being in such a area with like the heritage of the museum, the views of the river and everything just all works together in terms of your experience as a customer here.
Yeah, Abbeydale Road has already got or had a cafe culture and kind of tables and chairs out on the street for some time now, starting probably years ago with Ragazzi's, which we've seen expand into two more properties over the years. Abbeydale Road now, it's not just this patch, it goes all the way from sort of London Road and right up towards Woodseats Road. You know, there's lots of little spots, places like Northtown that have popped up recently that are kind of celebrating that sort of Italian continental vibe. When we saw the property last year, it was definitely one of the factors that we were interested in, was the potential to have an outside space on the side of the building, a little bit less in Abbeydale Road, if you like, in terms of the traffic and the noise. And we'd always hoped to expand onto that, but the situation with the virus has kind of forced our hand to get on with it a little bit sooner than we might have. So I suppose you could say it was a silver lining. We were able to use the bounce back loans and funding from the government to help us finance it, and it's been pretty busy since we opened on the 4th of July. We're probably turning away as many people as we're seating during a weekend. Lots of people say that they feel like they're on holiday when they're sat out there with the music on, especially if the sun's shining. We're trying to make people kind of escape from the kind of normal day-to-day life and just sit down, have a nice cake and coffee and enjoy the reggae music.
England itself doesn't really have that European dining experience. When you go on holiday, you tend to think of drinking outside, not inside. So I think we do fall behind a little bit as a country, let alone just Sheffield. So I think, yeah, that kind of idea of being outside, especially with what's going on, it makes people feel a bit more safer, but I think it has that kind of community feel about it as well, which is quite nice, and I think people are responding to it really well. We're a very small bar itself, so inside it's only around 28 seats at full capacity. So due to COVID, that's minimised our numbers with our bar seats. We don't share tables anymore, so the extension of outside has allowed us to have almost an overflow car park. But again, it's brought brand awareness for people, because a lot of people walk past and they don't know where we are, because we're not allowed a signpost at the top and so on. So it's worked well on both sides of brand exposure and also allowing us to keep our numbers at a nice amount to keep ticking over as a business. So I moved to Sheffield around 7 years ago, and it's grown so much since then in terms of independence. You don't see a lot of kind of your monopolies spouting up here, there and everywhere. So I think it is a lot more independent led, and I think the people of Sheffield are definitely more inclined to support your locals as well.